Hey, what's up, everybody? BDL44 coming at you with another video. I don't really post much about Detroit at all, but since they want to go on this long winning streak, they really have been like the team I focus the most on beside my own team. I tuned in to the last maybe 8 minutes of the game. Motorcade is the truth, man. Can't nobody tell me that kid can't play. He went for like 35 points in the second half. He's a real deal. He's an actually really good player. That's not even up for debate. For those who are saying he's not a good player, you hold no credibility after what I just saw, let alone that. But even anything else that he's done, he's been a good player. He's been averaging, over 25 points over the last couple of weeks? He's doing his part. But with about 36 seconds to go, out of a timeout, down by 5, with Motorcade as hot as fish grease, Alec Burks takes a 26-foot three-point shot that clanks off the rim. That basically sealed the deal. When you down by 5 with 30 seconds to go, and your best player is hot as fish grease, and you let Alec Burks take the shot out of a timeout. So you trying to tell me that's what you drew up? It's like they're doing this on purpose. When you see stuff like that, you have to ask yourself, are you doing this on purpose? Monty, like honestly, bro. I'm not a Detroit fan by any stretch of the imagination. In fact, I'm an op, if anything. Y'all took 2 championships from me. I want to see y'all in the finals so I can take one from you. I don't like y'all. But this ain't got nothing to do with that. This ain't even the vibe. Like, this is pathetic. This is well worse than I would ever wish for you, to be honest with you. You know, I wish this on the Celtics and the Clippers, but the Pistons, nah, I don't wish this on the Pistons. 27 straight losses, the single season record for the worst start in the history of the sport. 2-28. But that ain't the NBA record for the most consecutive losses. They're going to set that 2 games from now after they get beat by the Boston Celtics, which 28 is the record, and they'll exceed that with, I think, the Hawks or whoever they play after that, one of them red teams. This, my friends, was the most difficult thing to watch as somebody who doesn't watch the team, doesn't care for your team. It's the most difficult thing I ever had to watch, was watch Motorcade try his heart out, play a masterclass performance from a young player, do everything he can to will his team to victory, and watch the Brooklyn Nets have zero answer for him at all. Their defense could not stop him. That's the part that makes it so very devastating. They couldn't stop him. He was doing moves, juking move, layup, boom, 3-point shot. Everything he did was working. Everything he was doing was working. They could not stop him. And you're down by 5, and you let Alec Burks, of whom I've been telling y'all for 2 days now, shouldn't be on the floor because he can't net you anything. If you try to trade him, he's worth me as a basketball player. That's what he's worth in the market. And you got him on the floor down to crunch time, taking the biggest shot of the game, when you have, if he clanks it, nothing good can happen after that because of how much time's left and what the score is. And you got a red hot player that they cannot stop, having scored probably 20 points in the quarter up until that point, had just hit the last 8 shots, how many, and you got him taking the shot. See, I liken this to why didn't you win the ball, Seattle Seahawks. This is like that from a coaching standpoint. You drew the play up for one of your worst players, a guy who, if you try to trade him, you couldn't get nothing for. When you have the single season record on the line, like, I probably would consider all that needs to be considered in regards to firing the coach. That play, with this circumstance, was fireable. BDL44, I'll thank you all for watching.